Oh, stream has ended. That is inconvenient. It ended just as I started recording. Oh no. Are we back in order?
Think so. I heard it for a moment.
There we go. My oh my. We have no idea where we're going. Oh god, the frame rate. Why is it tanking so badly? You know what? We'll give this a hard reset. Just to figure out. Let us. There we go. There we go. That's better. Now I gotta make sure that... Yep. There we go, I had some technical difficulties, but for some reason it sometimes just loads in wrong and you get really shitty frame rates. You know the cave you can see at the bottom of the cliffs to the right hand side? When you come out the village, yet a cave is its name. Well, there used to be bandits living there. They managed to get rid of them when I was young, but it's awfully deep. I wonder if their loot might still be stashed away somewhere. If only I were a bit younger and more adventurous. Sounds like a fat rip for you, my dude. Neener. We're mostly broke as shit at this point because we spent a lot of gold on just gear and other valuables. So let's take a quick look at the synopsis. We gotta go find like the 4 elemental domains or some shit like that. But you think we'd well, I think we also need the one for like spirit. We need to find we'd want to fight like Maudolus, which is it's Laphicet. Maudolus is Laphicet's true name because he became one of the 5 lords at the end of Berseria. So you have so we need to find good old Maudolus. Unholy scandal in the borders. The remote village of Kazat. Sorry, explores the ruins known as Pure Lands. He may be a criminal. Okay. Its blessing covers the entire. Maven suggests Modulus is disappearance at the Age of Chaos. Decides to visit the remaining trial shrines in search of clues about Modulus. Quite unintentionally, his shepherd duties, his for Metalis, and his love of ruins all come in one neat package. That comes with an issue, we don't know where to go. While steering clear of more powerful domains, I hope. You remember the locations of the trial shrines, right? If you ever forget, check the mural on the wall where our old hideout was. That is probably the biggest help I could have gotten. Don't want to save point, we want to save point travel. There's Alicia. There's Lady Lake. There's Marland. Cambria, yeah. I think the correct spot is Tentacle Ruins. Gotta teleport all the way back there. Okay.
If this ruin dates from the temperance of Avarost, this is a huge find! No kidding. A mysterious ruin, only mentioned in the Celestial Record once in passing.
One on the north part of Lake Haven Heights is in the east, one in Ifrit's hunting ground, and another in Barrowclef Ridge, both near the center of the continent. The last one is in Western Bolt Gorge, towards the west. So there are 4 X's on our map. Well, let's skedaddle. Now we warp. We pass by this old bandit hideout. And we piss off.
Where on earth could the trial shrines be?
Why don't we double check the mural back at the hideout?
It's the kids. The ones hunting soldiers.
They're dead.
Did the army do it? Doubtful. They wouldn't leave corpses in the open like this, nor would they go to such extremes. Who else could it be? Thank goodness! One's still alive!
We did what they asked. Why?
Saray, watch out!
Why did you kill them?
Multiple currents! Could it be that she...
I don't know. We'll deal with that later.
We must purify her!
Glimmer Drag!
Return to void! Take this!
Weak to physical.
You can't be finished yet!
Ready?
Shining mirror! Spirit cage!
May your knowledge
Lion
keep
Tower!
on you! Lion Tower! Mind Flayer! Back off! Lion Tower!
Cleaver! You can't be finished yet!
Yeah! Be gone!
Glimmer Drag! Spirit cage!
How's
Lightning
this?
strike! Take this! Glimmer Drag!
Multiple currents!
Crimson!
Find my enemy!
Here!
Now's my chance! Let's armatize! Spirit cleansing! Elixir protect! Spirit cleansing! Spirit cleansing! Elixir protect! Aqua blade! No escape!
Burn away!
Purity, come forth! Splash! Yeah! Blade bang!
Pillars of flame!
Be gone!
Give him the whack.
Burn away!
Resilient aim! I won't adhere!
Scorch back!
Vermilion crescent!
It won't adhere!
Alright, and we're gonna give Mickley a peach seed.
Here! Micleo! Thanks!
Purity!
Multiple currents! Find my enemy!
No matter who I bring in, it's not gonna be good. We'll keep Mickleo in because
Ready?
he's a good healer.
No escape! It's over! Purity, come forth! Ready? No escape! How's this?
You know what?
Crimson Flame, spring forth!
Edna, be careful!
Well, we spawned Edna in just to die.
The slower good is dead.
Ready?
Release
Strike!
Rhapsody!
It's over!
Quickness. Attack, fell beasts.
Yeah! Be gone!
Vengeance fang.
Strike! It's over!
Scumbag. Geostigma.
Vermilion crescent!
No escape! Tower of Blood!
Radiant heat.
Rain of Fire!
No
Molten
peace.
Wall!
Vengeance fangs.
Rain of Fire! Burn away!
Scum like you should die.
A storm of flame surrounds me! Clear Vortex! Can't finish yet! Spirit Cage!
Sorry, the reason why I was waiting is I wanted Edna to revive to get XP.
Whew, we did it. But she was the only one we could save.
Hey, over there!
Oh, he's still breathing!
Whoa there, Mr. Shepard. What's going on?
Oish! Perfect timing!
We need help!
Let's start with the treatment. Just leave the young'uns to me.
Doggo.
Neither of them have mortal injuries, but they're not waking up yet.
Did our purification fail?
No, it's more of a psychological kind of deal.
What on earth could have happened to them?
He beat us. We did what we were told and lived as bandits.
He? So you guys were hired by someone?
Yeah, we weren't sure we wanted to keep hunting lone soldiers. Then he told us there was an easier way to make money. We did what we were told and attacked the carrier, and he bought all the stolen freight for a high price. He even promised us that he'd hook us up with legit jobs soon after.
So who is this guy?
I don't know. Our leader was the only one who talked to him, and I'm not that smart. But we believed in him because we always wanted to have honest jobs. But then he said he was gonna destroy all the evidence, and sent a bunch of soldiers and killed everybody.
Destroy all the evidence?
We were so foolish. I've never been smart, but I'm so disappointed in myself. Please, avenge them. They took all our money, too. We only have this, but please.
And Earth and Historia.
Don't worry. The scattered bones will see your request through.
Rose.
There's someone out there just killing children. Well, 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 if it isn't my dark thoughts. Huh. I guess we really hate pins. I always liked mouths. Well, off I go. To the JPEG dimension.
So I guess that means that general guy was exiled? From the army? From his country?
Maybe he lost a war? Just a thought.
Once there had been huge crowds cheering for him. And now... It makes me wonder, there was no one at all he could turn to?
That's par for the course for humans.
Win this step.
Are you really going to take on his request?
Yeah, I mean, I kinda already did.
Huh. Are you sure this is okay? I hate to sound harsh, but those children were accomplices in a crime.
Yeah, meaning in this case, the mercenaries punished the group of thieves who caused them all this trouble. But, I mean, those kids were just trying to survive. They knew they were doing a bad thing, and they were trying to break free of that vicious cycle. Someone took advantage of that and murdered them. What those kids did was wrong, but even so, the one who betrayed them was just as wrong.
Maybe, but... sorry. I don't know the right answer to this.
I'm not blaming you. Sorry if I made you feel that way. And it's not like it's just their problem.
Huh?
Just don't worry about it. Seriously, I'll totally do the detective work. If it's a Hellion thing, it's all you.
All right. Let's find out who's behind it all first.
You got it. Oh yeah, almost forgot. I should ask Agil to look after these kids.
Just the mercenary who went out and killed a bunch of children. His name was a Dutch. No.
There's no TVs here.
Lore says he never got Dojima that coffee. Deep Persona 4 lore. We want to go north. So that begs the question, how do you go north? Ah, bingo. Pink, we already got that one. You guys are nothing to me. You're not even worth the 20 seconds. I love those birds. They just sound like monkeys, just going ape shit.
Done.
slaughtered them like animals. This place that got blasted by Heldolf. Hey, there's normal people. Due to high tension between the Highland Army, there's no passage through here at the moment. Please turn back. Oh shit, game, I'm invisible.
They can smell you're trying to enter an area you're not supposed to.
Maybe they're telling the truth after all. The evidence clearly points to friendly fire. Given the condition, the battle shouldn't have been severe enough to provoke this level of carnage. What happened out here in just those 2 days? Alright. The game clearly doesn't want me back here. Though I feel like it's bullshit that they could stop me. The invisibility is actually fucking useless in this. You have to use it for one scene, so it's like you don't get followed, but like... But you see, they detect me.
Don't overdo it,
Concentrate your
Rose.
attack! Can't strike!
My big dragon!
Not yet!
Wonderful!
Like I said, it's smell. Which granted, I
Not yet!
even be that the case.
Everyone okay?
It is a bit disappointing that you can only use it in one spot.
Like, the point of it is supposed to be able to, like, give us stealth magic or some shit like that. Like, we're supposed to be effectively invisible. It's like the water cloak. So the fact that it's just like, sorry, you... like, sorry, you're just gonna fucking die. But, or... not die, but just like, oh, sorry, your cloak of invisibility, it doesn't work on anybody.
Ready, Nickleo! Strike! It's over! Not yet!
My divine flame!
Lion Towel! Lion Towel! Not bad, not bad.
Good, right? Dragon!
Serpent of water!
You sure work hard.
No, compared to...
Okay. Keep on moving. We can go through here. Which, by the way, we should probably use some of these. Boosts attack power. Miklia doesn't need it. Rose needs it. Art attack power. We'll give it to Dazzle's actually pretty lacking in it. Will increase max HP to you. Increases our attack power by 3. You'll also need it. Then we will raise Edna's max HP by 10. That'll work.
Keep your focus.
My divine
I knew the undead have infinite HP, but
Inflicting physical ailment should work. Today's trivia. When you have a physical ailment, you can't recover your HP. You sure are strange, Saray.
really? Definitely weird.
You're also really...
Not weird.
These enemies are very weak.
Let's get this over with.
Serpent of water, freezing strike, howling cyclone. How's this? Freezing strike, not yet. Fluent surge. Open the way.
Take
My
this!
divine flame!
Multiple current. Do not underestimate me.
Then he was underestimated. Let's see what's over here. Shucks. Running. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Can't catch me.
What's that?
Ah.
Pretty rock, I gotta say.
Orpiment, often found at the bottom of volcanic fumaroles.
Well, it sure is a brilliant yellow.
Once it was used as a colorant, but that is all behind us now.
You know all about this.
Of course, I'm an Earth Seraph. I don't bum around.
Edna? You okay?
Orpiment is also known as arsenious sulfide. You would know that if you'd been reared properly.
Oh yeah, that stuff. It's used to make poison, right?
Poison?
Chill out, we don't use it. But it's supposed to be a type of arsenic.
That's incredibly lethal. You should have told us in the first place.
I've been telling you this entire time, you butt.
Arsenic? Really?
Nice.
Really? Really?
That was a Lila joke.
Is that a monolith?
I wonder. Whoop. It's nice that he waited for me to read. Just watching him run behind me.
Don't underestimate.
Oh, it's resistant to rock. Okay, we'll switch.
Man, that bat looks bossy.
Whatever.
It's over 40.
Looks like they shoot distorted sonic waves.
Strike!
Just focus on battle.
Lightning strike.
Be gone!
The slow are good as dead.
I'm not done yet.
Don't get reckless, Dazzle!
Healing circle.
Tiger Blade!
Time to learn some humility.
Sonic Flurry!
Air pressure.
Sleeping dragon.
Gravity rules everything.
Dazzle!
Payback is in order.
Lord of Wind!
Your words shall
Wind
make you
blender!
vulnerable.
Fear my wind!
Soul Siphon. Time you learn some humility.
Go!
Lightning air pressure.
Fearless Charge!
Put some thought into it.
Gravitar. Frozen Cloak to
Shield
Shield
Power.
Rend! Edna,
This
be
is
careful!
trouble.
Torrent Speed! Fearless Charge! Go! Shred 'em! Fear my wind!
You can't be finished yet.
Don't push yourself, Lila!
Shield double
You
beam
feel it?
effect.
Soul Resonance! Not this time!
Dragon
Dragon Fearless Charge! Not
bad.
this time! Shred 'em! Mow 'em down!
Shatter the roof.
You feel it? Soul Resonance! All right, Nikleo! Go! Rose!
Embarrassing.
Gale Fang! Shred 'em!
Street Slasher. Lightning Tiger Blade. Glimmer Dragon. Lightning
Red! Dark Star! To the side! Gale Fang! Whirlwind Slash! Fearless Charge! Whirlwind Slash! Fear my wind!
Yeah, we
Well,
did it.
that's
Done
that.
it. All together now. 1, 2.
So we're going
yeah.
now? Wait,
Oh,
what's
come
our
on,
cue?
Guys.
Damn it, Lila's now even more behind the curve. And now so is Mikleo. Lila keeps getting unfortunately behind. She dies at very inopportune times. fact that we've seen the save point before means that we're actually, I think we might be back up north. I think we made it past the,
Ready, Nick Leo?
You can't be
Go
finished
for it!
yet!
Beat the
Shield
water!
me!
Ha! Ready? Strike! Aqua Serpent! Back off! Back off! Holy Cyclone! Yeah! Beat the water! Yeah! Sword Flare! Rend the darkness! We go in here! First force! Go for it! Yeah! Beat the water! Rend the darkness! Aqua Serpent! Sword Flare! You won't end here!
Crimson Flame, Spring Force! I'm not done yet!
Burn! Beat the water! Burn! Tentacle Flash! Aqua Serpent! Sword Flare!
Haste makes waste. And I'm not talking about garbage.
we might be finding the good old secret passageway. Oh no, he has shadow over his eyes. He's evil. Ah. The popes hate each other. I would too if I were a pope.
What was that all about? They've started interfering, I suppose. Heldolf's followers are causing mischief in human society. To create malevolence?
Sounds connected to what we saw earlier.
Right. He was taking advantage of wars to produce Hellions. So he's trying to start another war!
But this is a record of the past. That war is probably well underway.
He's deceiving everyone.
Not quite. I'm sure there are those who have joined hands with him of their own free will.
How could they?
Unfortunately, we can't rule out the possibility.
War is profitable.
Ready for this?
Oh no, a dangerous encounter.
Oh, keep back up! Earthborn!
Beat the crap out of
Hang
it.
on, everyone! Sweet dreams! Hang on! I think it's time to take a breather somewhere.
Dangerous encounter.
You used to live on this mountain, Edna?
Yeah. It's a nest for man-eating monsters nowadays, though.
You didn't have to say that much.
It's just a fact. Even he doesn't recognize me anymore.
Aw. But the plot is this way. Let's screw back.
Stand
No, we got this.
strong! Lord of Fire!
What brilliance!
It's got such an intimidating aura.
Yes, it's dangerous to go near it without heed, especially when they cast curse spells. What a pain.
Vermilion?
God damn it, Edna. You're down.
Not just sleeping.
Tower of
The time it'll attack and run
Rising
away.
Sun! Echo Shock! Rock Winner!
Purgatory Eclipse!
What? Nope! Try out! Take this! Echo Shock! Take this!
Pillars of Flame!
Surging Landscape! Earth Pulse!
What a formidable opponent!
Beaver. Hey, the bridge that we helped out is built. Oh, hey!
The bridge looks better than ever, but that just means...
Alicia!
Saray, what are you doing here?
Do
And the others?
Of course.
Shame you can't see us, though.
Isn't that natural?
Hey! Rose, wasn't it? You were with the Sparrow Feathers who came to the palace. Nice to finally meet you in person, Princess Alicia. Just Alicia will do.
Rose is helping me out big time.
As Squire?
Don't worry, she's doing a great job.
I see. I'm sure it helps that you've grown into your power, but still, Rose must be incredibly special. That's the nicest thing I've ever heard. Well, you and Saray are so alike. That's not the nicest thing I've ever heard. Very true. My apologies.
Hey, what are you apologizing for?
that's supposed to mean?
Saray, I'm glad you three are getting along, but we came here on a mission. Oh, right. There's something I want to ask you, Alicia.
Shrines of Trials.
Ring a bell?
I'm not sure if it's what you're looking for, but just the other day we received word of a ruin discovered at Lake Haven Heights. It's a military secret, so I don't know the exact location, but the entrance is supposedly extremely well hidden. Lady Maltran has just gone off to investigate.
Maltran?
The discovery came about while apprehending a group of thieves. They turned out to have several famous swords in their possession. The military decided that further investigation might turn up something useful to them. Something useful for the war? Yes.
Lady Alicia! The captain is awaiting your report!
Apologies. I'll be right there. Sorry, but I've got a job to do. Please come back to Lady Lake again sometime.
You know,
I shall pray that you overcome your trials safely.
it's funny
Thanks.
that I don't even
See you
question
again.
the fact that she has shades. Like, it just dawned on me she still has the gear we put on her.
Sure is a lot of gold lying around out there.
Understood. I shall report as such to my superiors.
It's just as you can see. They sent me out to inspect the bridge.
Jerks. Hey,
It's okay. Lady Maltran is helping me out a great deal, and I can still keep going. You sure about all this?
Rose?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. No. You're probably right. No matter how I protest, I don't think the war can be stopped. I want to just drop everything and run, all the time. But whenever my thoughts drift in that direction, I stop. The strength of a knight exists to protect, and their kindness serves the people. Those are the words I learned from my teacher. Guess you have your honor too, Alicia. Oh, not really. I'm just obstinate. So you're just like Mikleo then?
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Sure, laugh at my expense.
All right. And with that, I must be off. Be well, everyone.
You too!
Later. Hey, what was it like back when everyone was traveling with Alicia?
We had to put up with a lot less nonsense talk, for one thing.
Oh, fuck.
Huh? I don't get it. Why wasn't Lila speaking?
Could someone hand Rose a mirror?
I prepared the bottles.
Don't overdo it, Rose.
Sleeping dragon!
Ready?
Double
Hang on,
Phoenix
everyone!
Force!
Yeah, I think it's time to take a breather somewhere.
You were nothing but a speed boost, dog. You will live and die as a fucking speed boost. Wait. Let's see. Save point travel. Well, I don't need to travel, but can I just like see an actual map in this game? See how the map connects? That said, what if we add a Norman? About to run out of speed.
Serpent of water! Let's get him!
Opponent! Not half
Back
bad.
off! Hang on, everyone! Beast of water! Lion
Shine
Tower!
Garnier!
Yeah.
Huh. Time to massacre the wildlife.
Serpent of water! Sword flare! Alright! Alright!
Don't let us down the way!
Who's next? Renting Gale! Yeah, I think it's time to take a The entrance to the ruin's supposed to be really well hidden, right? We better be extra diligent in our search.
It's almost like it's over there. Oh. Found it.
This is it? It hasn't been eroded by the waterfall at all. If it wasn't recently made, then that means... It's using seraphic arts. This ruin must date from the Temperance of Avarost.
Correct. This is Lefay, the Shrine of the Trial of Water. It has been some time since we were visited by a shepherd.
I'm the shepherd Saray.
I'm the Prime Lord, Lila. You must be a servant of the Water Lord, Amanak.
Indeed. I'm Alto, the Protector Seraph who serves Amanak.
I'll get right to the point. What must we do to obtain the spiritual power?
My sword! Where? Where is my sword? Back!
Holy crap!
Swords?
There's something above.
That is Azura.
I've heard of him. A powerful Hellion sustained by rage and able to fight eternally without rest.
Is the trial to quell Azura?
No. To receive the spiritual power, you must find out the reason why Azura became a Hellion to begin with.
We can't just purify him? We have to know the reason?
If you truly are the shepherd, you should know why that is important.
Right.
Psychotherapy, my favorite.
It isn't called a trial for nothing. I wish you luck.
The water trial. Guess it's my time to shine, huh?
You'll be fine. It doesn't technically hurt.
Technically.
Actually, in my experience, it's usually the exact opposite of your time to shine, Mikleo, because everything is water-based.
What are those things? They look like eyes! That's because they are eyes. I didn't realize arts like this were still alive.
Ah. I get it now. Shit. It feels like it normally lasts longer.
Strong!
They say it's the first 100 years that matter. It's a proverb. Could that relate to the number of legs they have? Its name says it all. 100-peed. Isn't it wonderful? Can't you feel it?
Can't you tell us something helpful? Yeah! Blaze bang!
I mean,
Keep it up!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
fire does wonders.
Sonic Flash! Phantasm Flash!
Right on! This is it! Lightning Strike! Crimson Shield! Spring Force! Glimmer Drive!
Let's get him! Crimson Edge! Not yet! Well, that was actually pretty decent. Must have been, if you're...
I shall protect everyone. Scylla is dangerous no matter how close you are to it.
So then what do we do?
Why don't you go figure it out?
Take this!
Rising Sun!
Crap out of it. Versatile at ranged attacks.
Iron Head! Sweet dreams!
Time! Right on! Flame Spring Force!
Whoa! Surging Landscape! Shake them up! Rock Winner! Not yet!
Flames of Crimson! Glimmer Drive! Pyrogenic Ring!
I'm just charging break gauge at the moment.
Take this!
Festus Fiala!
Rampaging Giant! I think it's time to take a breather somewhere.
Speaking of, let's check chat. Chat? You doing nothing? That's fine. 22nd year of common calendar, month of Verdance. The Seraph of Water appeared and urged me to become the shepherd. He says I have great potential. But I wonder, is a lowly swordsmith like myself truly worthy of becoming the shepherd?
Is this the diary of a shepherd? A swordsmith suddenly visited by a seraph.
I shall protect everyone.
I don't know how to describe this one.
Darken Eye. It's known for its art attacks.
It squirts things out from places.
Take this! Rampaging Giant Iron Curtain Scrap Toss! Eat this! Shake 'em up! Rampaging... Eat this!
Earth Ball!
Winner!
Earth Ball!
Rock winner! Shake 'em up! Rock winner! Right!
Lord of Fire!
Surging Lance! Right!
Shake 'em up! Blood Moon! Well, that's a wrap. Don't underestimate them. My divine flame!
Versatile at ranged attacks.
Rising Sand! Echo Shot! Shake 'em up! Take this! Be gone! That won't work!
No escape! No escape! Shake 'em up!
Take this!
Rain of fire!
Nope! Take this! How's this?
Lightning Tiger Blade! Yes!
Eat this! That won't work!
Fang Blade! Lord of Fire!
Surging Landscape! How's this? Right!
Earth Pulse!
Rock winner!
Come on.
Burn away! Purifying Wind!
All together! That's Echo Shot!
How's this? Well, Demon Fang! Strike! Freeze! Lightning Strike!
Eat this! Shake 'em up! Scrap Toss! Hang on, everyone! Eat this! That won't
Why not? There
So
we
is
go.
this what grown-ups are really like?
Yeah, sounds like something a brat would say.
Okay, here goes!
Serpent of Water? Yeah!
Shining Mirror!
Lord of Fire! Away! Burning Charge! Predatory Flame!
Lightning Tiger Blade! Die! Who's next?
That's the way!
Not bad, not bad.
Water! Burning Charge! Right!
Glitter Dragon! Who's next?
Serpent of Water! Blood Moon!
Not that yet.
Molten Wall! Predatory Flame! Who's next?
Right Fang Blade! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Get lost!
Sleeping Dragon!
Go forth! Beast of Water!
Shield
Blood
going!
Moon! Sweet dreams!
How are Soray's capabilities as a shepherd?
Well, I think he's quite talented.
I think you're kind of overrating him.
And his friendship with you makes it all the better.
I think you're definitely...
Alright, yeah, we've seen that one. New chest down here.
We can't afford to hold back! Let's
Lightning
move
Blade!
forward! Rising Sand!
Clear to all! Shield Double Demon!
Rampaging Giant!
Beat the crap
That
out of
won't
it.
work! Rampaging
The
Giant!
kind
That
that
won't
can
work!
work. Use art.
Rampaging Giant! Iron Curtain! Eat this! Iron Curtain, how's this? Come to my side! Rock Satellite! Come to my side! Rock Satellite! Rampaging Giant! Iron Curtain, how's this?
There we go.
Quiver! Rock Wave! Not yet!
Lightning strike!
Shake him up!
Mortify!
That's the wet surging landscape! Earth Pulse! Iron Curtain, how's this? Come to my side! Rock Satellite! Rampaging Giant!
Rain of
Ah,
fire!
shit, I'm stunned.
Eat this! Iron Curtain!
Release my spirit!
Come to my side! Rock Satellite!
Really? Not dead yet! Frozen state!
Come to my side! Rock Satellite!
Purging flames around me!
Light the way!
Let's bomb!
Crystal Tower! Light the way! Crystal Tower! Hang on, everyone!
Fangblade!
Crystal Tower!
This was.
It's not often you see a seraph using a staff like a club.
I mastered it while practicing with Saray.
That was a lot more efficient to just use magic. Fuck. Oh, come on. What the fucker is that?
Spotted, Lila!
This colossal Hellion blocks all water attacks.
But we can win if we attack its other weak points.
Rising Sands!
I'm not dead yet!
Eat this! That won't work! Scrap Toss!
Spirit King!
Rampaging Giant! Sweet dreams!
We have it on!
Alright!
Nice to be able to put my hair up with a barrette, right?
What's a barrette?
You don't know what a barrette is?
Were you born in a barn?
Have you been living under
Under
a rock?
The aggression has escalated.
Is everyone ready?
Serpent of water, be gone!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Beat the crap out of it.
Rising Sand,
Cry
cry out!
Lightning Strike! Clear Vortex!
Earth Pulse! Rock Winner!
Glimmer Drag, now's my
The
chance!
kind that can
Oh,
beat the
not
crap
yet.
out of it.
Sleeping Dragon!
That won't work! How's this? Sweet dreams!
Lord of Fire!
Light the way! Crystal Tower! Light the way!
Blood Moon!
Crystal Tower! Light the way!
You act on instinct way too much.
Oh? Did your instincts tell you that?
on by. This time I'm silent, not because I'm tired, but because of just a lot of it. Thoughts.
Let's begin the purification.
No escape! How's this? This isn't over! Earthborn!
The kind that can warp. Use art.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Light the way! Crystal Tower! Light the way!
Crimson Flame.
Crystal Tower! Light the way! 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 Crystal Light the way! Crystal Tower! Right! Light the way! Concentrate your attack! Light the way!
Crimson Flame.
Crystal Tower! Sweet dreams! Crystal Tower!
Frozen Shake!
Light the way! Crystal Tower! Sweet dreams! Light the way! Crystal Tower!
Saray, is your sword style self-taught?
Yep.
Your grip, swing, and focus need work. But otherwise, it's okay.
Is that a compliment?
Of course not.
No, it is.
Huh?
For someone self-taught? Yes, it's a compliment.
Ready for this?
Come forth! Beast of water! Earthborn!
The type with rapid attack.
Rising Sun! Cry out! Rock Winner!
Go on,
This is my path.
Iron Current House! This!
This is my path.
Surging Landscape! Shake 'em up! Not yet!
Take this.
Eat this! That won't work! That won't work! How's this? Hang on, everyone! Rose, get back! Eat this! Iron Current House! This! Eat this! That won't work! I think it's time to take a breather somewhere.
"25th year of the common calendar, month of the sage. It has been 3 years since the seraph named me the shepherd. I tried mightily to be worthy of the role, but the malevolence rises unabated. I must do more. I need to save as many as I
More of the
can.
Shepherd's Diary?
Looks like it.
Then higher we must climb. Let's get Mickleo out of here.
Guess we should do this. Beat the crap out of it.
Rising Sand! Echo
Oh
Sound!
yeah, we beat the crap out of it.
Shake 'em up! Take this!
I'm not done yet!
Quiver!
My divine flame, 5 stars!
Quiver! Not yet! Take this!
Lightning Tiger Blade, spring forth! Shining, take this!
Quiver!
Lightning Strike!
Surging Landscape! When it's go time, we go all the way!
Overdo it and you'll just exhaust yourself, Saray.
Ready, everyone?
Your words shall make you pass the
Absolutely.
Beat the crap out of it.
Rising Sand! Iron Current House! This!
Surround me!
Take this!
Clear vortex!
Rampaging Giant! Quiver!
Go under! A stormy strike surrounds me!
Begone! Sweet dreams!
Clear vortex! Fortify!
That's the Rampaging Giant! Iron Sweet dreams! I think it's time to take a breather somewhere.
Alright. Now we continue on our run.
We're here to purify.
Earthborn!
Beat the crap out of it.
Rising Sands!
Crimson flame, spring forth!
Come to my side! Rock Starlight!
Beat the crap out of it.
Rampaging Giant! That
Rose
won't
Light, beat the crap out of it.
Quiver! Shake 'em up! Rock
The
Winner!
kind that can warp. Use arts.
A storm of flame surrounds
Light the
me!
way!
Who's next?
Wonderful.
Crystal Tower!
Right. Lightning celebrate just yet.
Rose, get back! Rampaging Giant! Iron Curtain!
I showed them!
We're not getting a deficit in break gauge, so we're doing pretty well. 28th year of the common calendar, month of the cycle. It's no good. Every day malevolence encroaches further upon the world. I can stop neither disaster nor war. I am the shepherd, yet I am still weak. I need greater power if I'm to vanquish this malevolence once and for all.
Why is a shepherd's diary in a place like this?
Can't be a coincidence.
Ready?
Earthborn! The kind that can work. Use art.
Quiver! Earth Pulse! Rain of fire! Not yet! Release my Rhapsody! Rain of fire! Cry out! Rampaging jump, sweet dreams!
No escape! Pillars of flame! This is it!
That's the way! Whoa!
Crimson flame, spring forth!
Let me just charge up.
Echo shot!
Take this!
Come to my side! Rock satellite! Light the way! Crystal Tower!
I think it's time to take a breather somewhere.
Don't overdo it, Rose.
Captain
The type with breath attack.
Rising Sand! Iron Curtain Rock Winner!
Lightning strike! Crimson
Take
flame,
this!
spring forth!
Surging landscape! Shake them up!
Radiant heat! Clear shot! This is it!
Rampaging giant!
Wonderful! A storm of flame surrounds thee! Fangblade! Clear! This is my
Eat
time!
this!
You sure work hard.
No, compared to what Saray goes. Do we really need power?
Captain
Beat
Ruins!
the crap out of it.
Be gone! Cry out! Take this!
Beat the crap out
Burning
of it.
shard! Pillars of flame!
Whoa!
Vermilion crescent! Burning shard! Purifying flame!
Surging landscape!
Iron
Iron
Curtain
Curtain
Burning
Rock
shot!
Toss!
Burning shard!
Cry out!
Giant flame! Blood moon! Don't let up!
Sweet!
Release my
Surging
Rhapsody!
landscape! Quiver!
Earth pulse! Molten wall!
Sweet dreams!
Retreat for now! Rain of fire!
Eat this! Echo shot! Rock Winner!
Rhapsody!
Eat this!
I think it's time to take a breather somewhere.
There we go. Just so that we're not deficiting on break gauge.
Finished! Would you like some?
Please, Edna! Focus!
Captain
Captain
Ruins!
Ruins!
Beat the crap out of it.
Be gone!
Raging
Echo
down!
shot! Cry out! Light the way! Crystal
Beat the
Tower!
crap out of it.
Light the way! Crystal Tower! Light the way! Crystal
The
Tower!
type with breath attack.
Light the way!
Release my Rhapsody! Molten wall! Purifying
Light the
flame!
way!
I'll strike down!
Rampaging giant! Not yet!
Breakthrough!
Not yet! Be gone!
Cry
Cry out! Rock Winner! Light the way! Crystal
Goodbye.
Tower! Come to my side! Rock satellite!
I still got stamina to spare. You guys hanging in there?
31st year of the common calendar, month of the chalice. I have obtained the mithril, with which I mean to forge a mighty blade. Then will I at last have the power I need. Power, power, power. It is all I think of night and day.
Poor shepherd.
He's veered into a dangerous headspace.
What did you expect?
Please, Edna! Earthborn!
Beat the crap out of it.
Quiver!
Beat the crap
Iron
out of
Curtain!
it.
How's this?
Go under!
Give them the fucking...
Raging
Give
fire!
them the goo!
Eat this! Iron Curtain! How's this?
Lightning
Sweet
trigger blade!
dreams!
Cry out! Go under! Fangblade vortex!
Earth Pulse! Rock Winner!
I think it's time to take a breather somewhere.
Try
The
out,
kind that
take
can beat the
this!
crap out of it.
Shake 'em up! Surging landscape!
Rain of fire!
Nope!
Slow sword!
Ravaging giant! That won't scrap toss! Light the way!
Goodbye.
The kind that'll attack from a
How's
distance.
this? Ravaging giant! How's this?
Shining mirror! Crimson rays! I'm not done yet! Heat barriers! Here goes!
Light the way! Crystal Tower! Sweet dreams! Crystal Tower! Hang on, everyone! Crystal Tower! Light the way! Crystal Tower! Sweet dreams! Crystal Tower!
I still got stamina to spare. You guys hanging in there?
Oh yeah, I've read this like 3 times now. This is gonna be tricky. Fuck!
Get ready! Gravity
Earthborn!
Beat the crap out of it.
Shake 'em up!
Beat the crap out of it.
Now's my chance! Heat barriers! Take this! Flame spring force!
Be gone!
Lightning tiger blade!
Take this!
Lightning strike!
Sweet dreams!
Crimson
Eat
flame!
this!
Take blade! Dream
Eat
slash!
this!
The type with breath
Dance
attack.
with me, big
Yeah,
fire!
it's already
Take
started
this!
stamina.
Whoa! Ravaging giant! Hang on, everyone! Surging wind! Hang on, everyone! Rising sand! Echo shot!
How are Soray's capabilities as a shepherd?
Well, I think
Jeez. Alright.
You ready, Soray?
Earthborn!
The type with breath attack.
Rising sand! Cry out! Rock winner!
Die! A storm of
Eat
flames
this!
surrounds
Iron
me!
Curtain! How's
Lightning
this?
tiger blade! Yeah! Cleaver!
Eat this!
That
That
won't
won't
work!
work!
A storm of flames
Whoa.
surrounds me! Flare vortex!
Cry out! Rock winner! Rising sand! Echo shot! Rock winner! Rock! Ravaging giant! Echo shot! Rock winner! Light the way!
Goodbye.
Crystal
The
Tower!
kind that'll attack from a distance.
Light the way! Crystal Tower!
Trap them! You're my blade!
I still got stamina to spare.
Left and right, up and down, throwing us every which way. Whoever built this shrine's a real piece of work.
Such meticulous design. He or she must have labored very diligently.
Correction. You're a real piece of work.
Why, thank you.
Let's begin the purification.
It won't end here!
Captain Ewan, tap out of it.
Be gone! Fang Blade! Iron Current! What? Light the way!
The kind that'll attack from a distance.
Crystal Tower!
Prepare yourself! Jade Luminescence! Who's next?
Light the way!
Oh, fuck me, I guess.
Type with breath attack.
Light the way!
Frozen Shake!
Crystal Tower! Light the way! Crystal Tower! Not yet! Crystal Tower! Light the way! Crystal Tower! Sweet dreams! Crystal Tower! Light the way! Crystal Tower!
Right here!
Light the way!
My divine flame!
Crystal Tower! Light the way! Crystal Tower! Light the way!
5 stars!
No foe
Can stand
in our way!
42nd year of the Common Calendar, month of the Blossoms. It is complete at last, the sword that has been my dream for nigh on 20 years. With this blade I will cut them down, the Hellions, the Malevolent, all the
Could the owner
chaos.
of this diary be...
Azura!
Enemy spotted, Lila!
Captain
Keep
Ewan!
the tap out of it.
Be gone! That won't rock
I
laser! Don't push yourself, Lila! Crystal Tower!
Retreat for now.
Wait! No!
Release my spirit! Rain of
God
fire!
damn.
Release my Rhapsody!
Light the way! Crystal Tower!
Like a tiger blade! Drain
That
them
won't
all!
house this!
Sleeping dragon! Cleaver!
Rampaging Giant will rise!
Grab tie! Crimson flames! Bethmisiana!
Too close! Light the way! Crystal Tower! Light the way! Crystal Tower! Light the way!
Break through!
Quiver!
Echo shot!
Rising Sun!
Echo shot!
Purify the earth! Airy circle! Light the way! Crystal Tower!
Will this
Eat this!
right out?
Take this! Hang on, everyone!
A storm of flame surrounds me!
Whoa!
5-star vortex!
Eat this! Echo shot! House this!
Crimson red!
Rampaging Giant, let's get him! I think it's time to take a breather somewhere.
No way through that. Just making sure. Yep, that's a trap. God damn it. I mean, what did I expect? Not that, certainly. But that. See, the bubble lasts for a lot longer, but when in the sight of the eyes, I think it drains.
Do you think Maltran came here as well? Even if she did, it wouldn't do her any good.
Only the shepherd has what it takes to get anywhere in a place like this.
A shepherd, or his antithesis.
Hey, you think Azura is really a Hellion?
Yes. I can feel its malevolence and domain.
Why? Do you think it's a fake or something?
Well, I mean, isn't it kind of strange? Why would they let a dangerous Hellion like that roam around freely?
Why would a Protector Seraph just leave it be?
Yeah, they're supposed to be powerful, high-ranked Seraphim, right?
It probably has to do with the trial. Protector Seraphim are given special tasks.
Sounds like a pretty convenient excuse.
Yeah, I can't say that it isn't.
You don't have to put it that way.
You should know too. Seraphim aren't exactly models of virtue.
They're not exactly heroes of justice either.
Well, that's...
Sold! You two sure sound so convincing when you team up.
As long as you got the gist.
Yep. If that's the trial, I'm up for it.
Give it back!
Is that Azura?
This isn't it either! Where is it? Where is my sword?
His sword?
Is it normal for Hellions to attack each other? Ah!
I am the shepherd! It is my job to defeat the Hellions!
So, Azura is a shepherd. A shepherd who became a Hellion.
Give it back! Give me my sword back!
Go for it!
You stole my sword, didn't you?
Azura is a Hellion of anger. The cause of this anger ought to be what made him a Hellion.
You mean because his sword was stolen? No, there's more to it.
Out of my way!
Crimson Flame, spring forth! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Light the way!
Thunder!
Crystal Tower! Light the way! Crystal light the way!
I'm not done yet!
Crystal Tower! Iron Heart Scrap Toss!
A storm of flame
Ravaging Giant Earth Pulse!
Give up the fucking yeet!
Sleeping Dragon!
Out of my way!
Light the way!
Give me my sword back, so that I may purify everything!
Azura, you have to focus, Saray. Bring him down with all your strength.
Surging Landscape! Shake them out! Take this! Surging Landscape! Surging Landscape! Too close! Light the way!
Vermilion
Crystal Tower! Ravaging Giant!
Out of my
Ravaging
way!
Giant! Ravaging Giant! Iron Heart Scrap Toss!
Come on.
Ravaging Giant! That Ravaging Scrap Toss! Ravaging Giant! Iron Heart House this!
Crimson Flame,
Light the way! Crystal Tower! Light the way! Crystal Tower! Quiver! Shake him up! Surging Landscape! Lila!
Lord of Fire!
Eat this! That won't work!
Release my spirit!
Nope!
Out of my way!
Burn!
Don't!
Winner! Be gone!
Don't interfere! Out of my way!
Break through!
Don't
No
interfere!
escape!
Purify the earth!
Give it back! That sword has the power to cleave malevolence!
Enough! We know that you want to help people.
Power to cleave Hellions! Chaos! And those filthy humans!
Humans? Oh no.
I shall destroy anything that summons malevolence!
What does he want to do? Cut down the whole world? That's the reason why Azura became a Hellion.
Correct.
That voice!
This is the spiritual power of water!
Don't need a bitch!
Take that! Echo Shot! Rock Winner! Be gone! Echo Shot!
Out of my way! Don't interfere!
Purify the earth! Fairy circle!
Who's rock the leg? This one's tough. Don't flag on the bench.
Ocean Blitz! Azure Assault!
I thought it was gonna want us to use an ult.
Altal!
He's trying to say something.
Give me my sword back! Altal!
Altul?
He's gone.
He was the shepherd long ago. Even if he was purified, his body has already deteriorated.
So his rage alone kept him going.
The problem is Altul. Do you think that he stole Azura's sword? Let's go back and get the story from him straight.
See if there's anything stuck here.
If Azura really was the shepherd, then that makes Altul.
Yes, he was likely the seraph who formed a pact with Azura.
Just like everyone else has with me?
Ah, that confirms my caution.
We've defeated Azura.
Much appreciated.
Are you who we think you are?
It is as you suspect. I am the seraph who guided Azura to the way of the shepherd, and used him as a vessel.
You stole his sword?
I did.
This is something special.
You can tell with one look.
This sword is made from a rare metal called mithril. It truly does have enough power to cleave the world.
Is that why you stole it and hid it?
Yes. I was probably the one he wanted to slay most of all. But I had no choice. He was pure to the core, and it was that shining purity that tore him apart with worry, and eventually cost him his very soul.
That's why he made that sword. To cut down anything that would be corrupted by malevolence.
But I have no qualms about giving this sword to you. If you can learn to use it, it might aid you even more than the spiritual powers.
I'll pass. I already got a sword anyways.
Well said.
So you passed the trial of the spirit as well.
If you don't need it, I'll take it off your hands. We were meant for each other. My blade and I shall cleave the world.
God damn it.
Maltran?
Saray, look
Maltran.
closely.
No way! She's...
A Hellion!
I apologize for ignoring you back then, Seraphim.
So you really could see us.
What do you intend with the sword?
I shall cut down the world, just as Azura wished.
But why?
I should be asking you. Why don't you understand how Azura felt? Were we to erase this corrupted, chaotic world and all the humans in it, would that not rid us of malevolence once and for all? That is the clean, elegant logic of my master, the Lord of Calamity.
You're siding with him?
If Alicia knew about this...
How sad she'd be, Boo-hoo.
You've been using Alicia this whole time.
Ironically enough, to start a war, it is most effective to take a starry-eyed pacifist and get them all riled up over something. But now, everything is lined up for an all-out collision between Highland and Rollins. Our sad princess has outlived her usefulness!
This can't be.
Well, this is a fine pickle, isn't it?
No shit.
I suppose reality is a far crueler trial than anything we could come up with.
Mikleo, Saray seems off lately.
I think he's worried about Alicia. I wish it were as simple as telling him to stop.
True. I'm not sure there's anything we can do.
I'm worried about Alicia too, Saray. But she'll be fine.
I agree. In any case, we have the spiritual power.
And Maltran is connected to the Lord of Calamity. If we stay focused on our goal, I'm sure we'll find a solution.
Right.
So the last two trials are Whoosh and Badonk.
Is that supposed to mean wind and earth?
What else would it mean?
Right. Silly me.
Okay. We now have a new move. Well, before we see that, let's look at chat. We're doing fairly decent on time.
Alicia's cleared a suspicion, right?
You mean the suspicion that she was communicating secretly with the Roland's Empire?
Yeah. I heard that she got arrested for that.
It was probably just a false accusation to lure you into war.
Yeah, and we kept our promise. They have no reason to keep her detained. I hope you're right.
But the situation is different than before.
Huh?
I'd imagine so. There was that clash with the Roland's Empire, you know?
So, if she'd seek peace with them in this situation, it would only make things worse for her.
Too bad she's not the type to just sit patiently in times like this.
Alicia is part of the royal family. The Chancellor shouldn't be able to do anything so brazen.
I sure hope so. How could Maltran do this?
There are Hellions in the Rollins imperial family. It isn't all that strange to imagine Hellions amongst the Knights of Highland as well.
A hero in war is a Hellion in life, goes the theory. I guess we have more evidence for that now. But who would agree with the thoughts of the Lord of Calamity?
It isn't really as strange as you make it sound. Azura himself was a shepherd, as you know.
And he thought the same way.
In order to save the people and to begin anew, he would destroy everything. It's a pitfall that can trap all humans who let malevolence get the best of them.
Yes.
How am I gonna break it to Alicia?
Does she really need to know?
It might be worse for her not to find out at this point.
But Maltran said she no longer had any use for Alicia.
I suppose we ought to believe her. It wouldn't make sense for her to reveal her true self to us otherwise.
Seems to me the biggest issue is she'd been Alicia's rock through all this chaos, right?
Good point. If Alicia finds that out, not only has she lost her one pillar of support, but that pillar's been using her the entire time. She could fall apart.
That might be exactly what Maltran wants.
She's probably thinking she can get the war rolling for good by crushing Alicia's spirit.
What should I do?
We are not to stop wars. So fuck it. If I have the ability to ignore her, I will. Wait a moment. Save point. There's an X near Lady Lake. A ghost in the ruined village of Kyle. That's a rumor going around amongst the merchants. As I recall, the village northeast of here was wiped out by a gang of bandits several years ago. Bandits, at least, you can do something about. Ghosts, that's a whole another story.
Could it be a seraph? It does make you wonder. Perhaps the one who witnessed it had high resonance.
Let's go this way. Like we're not to take sides with wars.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one.
Get dunked on. Ooh.
Saray, when you said they're opposites...
Boy, are you thick. Thick, Leo.
Hey, I was gonna say you meant her and Alicia, if you'd let me finish.
Forget it. The moment is over. Mickly over.
How did my life get to this point? It's not a bad thing for them to contrast with each other, just...
They've been striving for the same goal, even though their motivations and circumstances are different.
Right. Alicia chose to carry out her duty as royalty, even though it hasn't been going as well as she'd hoped. While Maltran never wanted to be a knight, but nevertheless, she's achieved great deeds and earned the respect of the people.
In each case, things haven't gone entirely as planned.
Perhaps both of them feel that way. Shouldn't we tell Saray and the others about how useful the Lords of the Land are?
If you keep babying them instead of letting them think for themselves, they're just gonna turn into, well, babies. But then again, they do need to know things like how the affected area is predetermined, and how boons increase as you engage in more battles.
And also how, if there's a skill you want, you could ask a Norman to increase the enemy drop rate.
And not to mention how, as you acquire more boons, the amount of boons you can make effective increases as well. If they knew that much, it'd be plenty.
I just want to make sure that, if they wind up in an area with no boons, they know to focus first on restoring the Lord of the Land's blessing to the area.
Even if you don't have confidence in your battle abilities, common sense is common sense, no matter how you cut it.
Huh. Interesting.
Did you eavesdrop on our conversation?
What, is that a crime?
Speaking of, what? Good old Rohan. What's... No, let's shove random shit into its gullet. Let's just hand him a shit ton of food. Good. Now we have the power. We're now powered by food. Iris gyms, you say? I think Neve, the town representative, had one. He says he keeps it a sort of a lucky charm. My travels around the continent really drive home that we live in the age of chaos. The amount of arable land is half what was a mere 10 years ago. And abnormal weather has ceased even to be abnormal. Violence seizes the minds of people and animals. Villagers whisper of dragon sightings. How long must this age last? It sends chills down my spine. Skadoink. Got any equipment with open skills? I can make it nice and pretty. That's just art defense. We'll apply it to... fuck it. This'll fix it good. If you need more, just summon me to the Lord of the Land. I am just up to... got a moment to check chat. Currently, the objective marker is finding these shrines to obtain the elemental powers. We got through fire and we got through water, so we just got air and earth. That said, I have no idea where to look. The other shrine should be like somewhere. We also learned that the teacher to a friend of ours is a traitor, so that's a thing. They are serving a Dark Lord that wishes to just end humanity. Just
I remember this place was in the Celestial Record.
Motherfucker.
Don't let up!
Oh no. Forgot. Started without stamina.
So, you think I...
Okay, roadside guardian. No, stop it. I don't love you. Yeah, come back. Thank goodness there's not a collect every chest achievement, or at least I don't think there is, because the chests replenish. And that'd be a nightmare keeping track of which ones we've had and which ones we haven't had. Yeah, so right now we got the big news that like the Dark Lord, the Lord of Calamity, has a follower in the form of Princess Alicia's instructor, like night trainer. You know what? Might as well go up the spooky Dragon Mountain.
Aizen.
The Tsundere Cowboy. Oh, this is pretty out of the way for an item. That's fine. We'll get ourselves some cake. Run, bitch, run! It's not certain, but I do have a little bit of a hunch that the Trial of Earth might be around here. Given that the,
Saray, I probably don't need to tell you this, but just run away if my brother finds you.
Hey, we got a fashion item. Is it just a calic? It's just a calic. When I was younger, those would just I'd have one that just popped out. It was very funny because there was a friend of my older brother that was like, "You have a fucking calic?" It was like, I was real young. It's like this kid has that dead ass anime shit. It It's a weird memory. But yeah, I guess it was in the form of a bedhead. So let's smash some rocks. We're going into dangerous territory. I actually want to check what's down there. Oops, good oink. Can we break these rocks? We can break this rock. There's treasure in these here rocks. Let us collect. Ah, sweet, an old divide. Those are real good when you get your ass kicked real hard. I don't know if you've seen any like if you've gone through any Tales game, at which point this is an interesting place to start. But all divides are lifesavers during certain fights, because sometimes the enemy just does way too much damage. And it might be better to just make it so that the fight is slowed down by having it damage on both sides of the battlefield than to necessarily worry too much about one side or the other. Alright, got through a save point. Might as well. There's always a speech bubble back there. I want to know what it looks like. That's been there since the first time we got there, and I wonder...
You didn't tell me we were gonna fight my brother. I'm not gonna help you.
Yep.
Let's run!
Yeah, that's a fair response. But hey, we at least know the general level we should be. And also that we'll get no support from Edna. Besides, if you... I feel like before we fight... I said we should probably speak a little bit to Zavid first. I feel like that's a... If you played Berseria, that's kind of important to that sort of guy. So I feel like it'd be more pertinent to include him. With a whack. Arcane bottle. Huh. That's actually pretty good. Especially because we use Blast Gauge for a little bit more than just olding people. In this game in particular. No, we didn't do that. Does make me think about the fact that there are no over limits in this game.
I've prepared the bottles.
And the winding path we go. Let's... Oh yeah, we're nowhere close where we should even go. We could go to Marland. Or we can go back to Lady Lake. We'll go to... I'll just go to the inn. Honestly, I feel like now's a good enough time as any to call it a day. Oh, yeah. All divides. It slows down the battle, but because it slows it down, you have more time to react, heal people. It's a good item. I highly recommend it if there's something that just does way too much goddamn damage for you to get off any of your strats. That said, this will be the end of the stream. I've gone on for about 2 hours, so I will call this a done dealio. I'll probably pop back in either tomorrow or the day after. Probably good chance of tomorrow. Simply because I get a day off afterwards, so I'll exist playing this game again soon. Until